here. Hey, what's up, Bray Gang? It's your boy back at it again with another video, and today we're going to be checking out 5 annoying things about Germany. I know you guys are probably sitting back saying, how dare you? Oh my god, why would you say that? Well, that's the name of the video. It's off of Diana and Phil's page. They do a lot of videos similar to this, and they're very informative and whatnot. I want to see how informative they are, and you guys are going to see how accurate this information is as far as what they're about to mention, if they list off any facts about, you know, the area that they live in, whatever. Like, comment, subscribe, turn your post notifications, and let me know how accurate this information is. If you guys haven't either, go and follow me on Discord or join the Discord, I should say. Join the Discord, because that is one of the easiest ways to get in contact with your boy and the rest of the community. I mean, you guys can make so many new friends. Lately, we've had a huge influx in German members and stuff like that, and everybody's been really friendly. So join the Discord so you guys can A, stay up to date with all of my uploads, and B, make a lot of friends, and C, stay in contact with me and everybody else. So if you guys ever need anything, or if you guys just want to kick back and relax and enjoy some cool stuff, just, you know, hop on the Discord or whatever. We're trying to get the Discord to 200 members, and hopefully we can make that happen sooner versus later. Discord, that's the big thing. And subscribe to the channel. We're approaching 200K. Kind of quick-ish, and I like that, and I'm pretty sure you guys like that too. We all like that. I'm learning about Germany. A lot of you guys have questions as to why I'm so curious about Germany. I have a huge possibility that I might be moving out to Germany in the next couple of years, so I want to learn as much as I possibly can about it. And I'm just genuinely infatuated with the culture. I'm trying to teach myself German. I'm trying to learn what the culture is like through a variety of different YouTubers and stuff who've given their experiences. And then I will have a series in this channel where I ask you guys living in Germany what it's actually like to live out there. Any tips for people like me that are brand new traveling to Europe, specifically Germany, and how to conduct myself when I get over there. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Let's go ahead and dive nose deep into this thing, put my headphones on, and see exactly what these guys got to say. Hopefully it's something crazy. Let's get it.
Anna and Phil, and this is gonna be 5 annoying things about Germany.
Annoying might be a little extreme.
Uh-oh. Commercial. Oh.
But there are always things that will bother you and frustrate you about other countries, even your home.
Okay, so out of all the videos I've watched, I'm willing to bet one of those things is gonna be the fact that everything's closed on Sunday. I am willing to bet. By the way, Italy does it too. Italy definitely does that shit too. But let's
go right into it. So my first and number one annoyed thing about Germany is that the markets are always closed on Sunday. I mean, I get it. Like, it comes from a religious culture and background. It's a day of rest on Sunday, but you cannot do anything on Sunday except chill.
The Holy Sunday.
The Holy Sunday. All the grocery stores are closed. I mean, there are some that are open until like 12. I think Rewe?
Oh, that's just an exception. That's just here. In general, they're pretty much closed on Sunday.
Oh, okay. Maybe if you live in a big city, they're open, but for a normal town, they're closed on Sundays. And I feel like on Saturday, you are rushing to get everything in. It's always super busy. I would hate to be a cashier on Sundays in Germany because it's like
until the evening.
Yeah, on a Saturday, everybody has to get their goodies, because otherwise you will just starve on a Sunday.
Starve to death.
You can't make it to Monday. But it's true, I kind of agree with that point. Although for me, growing up was very normal. Going to other countries, I realized, oh dang, the supermarkets are open on a Sunday. This is so awesome.
What a luxury.
Yeah, it was a luxury to me.
So my habit growing up, I don't know if this is everyone, but my family would go grocery shopping once a week, and it would be on Sunday. Sunday is our day to get groceries, because my parents...
Actually, for me, it was Saturdays or Fridays, but it was never Sunday. Sundays in general was just a cleaning day. We didn't go grocery shopping on Sundays. I mean, I just feel like it's weird to shop on Sundays, even as an American. Like, bro, just chill. Chill, you feel me? Like, I never really went out to shop on Sundays anyway. So the fact that it's on Sunday is good, because I normally use Saturdays or Fridays to do my shopping if I do.
Both work, so we would cook our meals, and I adopted that habit as an adult in the working world and just kind of get my groceries every Sunday. So coming to Germany, it's very different. I do notice in Germany, it's not more of a single grocery haul. People go often because there are a lot of fresh bakeries, there's a lot of fresh butchers and everything, and I think that's maybe the difference.
But bottom line, I can agree. It's a little bit annoying that they're closed on a Sunday.
All right, my next point is paying for a public toilet. And this is just very different for me. It makes sense because you're paying for a cleaning staff or a provided facility, so it makes...
Dang, guys, how much does that cost? And do you pay in cash? Do you pay with card? Like, what the fuck? And then it's kind of embarrassing a little bit because everybody knows, like, you know, obviously you go to a bathroom and, you know, to piss or shit, you know, it's either or, but it's almost like just the sense of privacy. You're like, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. How much to pay to get in? Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, what the fuck? That's crazy.
That you pay a little if you use the toilet. But I use the toilet all the time, and I never have coins on me. In the American culture, it's very card-based, it's very digital. Not everyone has coins or cash on them all the time. So this is something that frustrated me, not just only about Germany, a lot of other European cities that we went to as well. We experienced that in Budapest and Prague, but I have to pee all the time, so it's very difficult.
Okay, yeah, so I can see that point being annoying if you are not used to it. So in the US, you never have to pay?
You usually don't. Sometimes in bigger cities or in malls they do, or they say like restroom for customers only, but there'll usually be a public provided toilet that it's completely free.
I don't know if it was always the case, because I feel like maybe 15 years ago it was not the case, because when I grew up I don't remember having to pay that often, and nowadays it's everywhere. We traveled around Europe, it's everywhere. Even all these Sunnyfair, what's it called, toilet providers on the rest stops on the Autobahn. I can't remember if it was always the case like that, and yeah, it gets a little bit of annoying because I'm feeling we're going away from this cash-based system, and a lot of these toilets require you to have either coins or even worse, an exact amount of coins, like 50 cents, 70 cents, €1.
Wow, so you have to give the exact change. It's not no, like, you can't just skate on by and give them, like, you know, a little less. And even a little, what if you pay them a little too much? I mean, I'm pretty sure they would just keep that, right?
In Budapest or something, we paid something for about €2 for peeing. If you just have to pee quickly and it's like €2, I think that's too much. But the most annoying thing about this, and I completely agree with that, is the need to have coins with you at all times if you're touristing around any city.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, we were in, I forget if it was Budapest or Prague, but I had to go so badly. But I only had €10 and I was going around, the lady at the train station wouldn't give me change. And I was like, I'm gonna pee my pants. I wish they just had a card. I don't mind swiping a card for €1 or whatever, but I just didn't have anything.
I definitely forgot about this.
I may or may not have jumped
I remember another incident where we both had to pee and we only had change for one person to pee.
Oh no. Hey, so I have a question. I do have a question. Because I know a lot of people here, like, let's say the bathrooms are filled, like, you go to a bar or whatever, everybody's in the bathroom, and you really gotta pee. A lot of people will run into an alley and just pee in the alley. Like, and obviously if you get caught, you get in a lot of trouble. My question is, do people do that in Germany as well? Because, I mean, like, if, you know, if a bear shits in the woods, did he really shit though? You know, if a bear shits if a bear shits in the woods, no one sees it, did a bear really shit in the woods? Is the question. So, like, if you pissed in an alley and nobody saw it, I mean, I'm pretty sure you wouldn't get in trouble, but I don't know. Have people done it? Like, I'm curious. It's an honest question because I feel like some people literally can't hold their pee, and then what are you gonna do? Pee yourself? Like, I'm pretty sure, like, maybe that happens a lot out there. I don't know. Like, just let me know.
I'll let you go because it wasn't that urgent for me. And those are just like little problems you come across with that kind of system.
If they had a card thing, I think that would solve a lot of problems for me, at least.
And I think they will progress into a less coin-based system. And it will be easier to use.
That segues me into my next point is Germany is a very cash-based system, which is a little frustrating for me because I come from the American card culture. I barely ever have cash. When I was in high school, I was a waitress and I would get cash as tips, and I would deposit that cash into my bank account so I could use my debit card at the gas station or at the supermarket. I would just transfer everything because I never wanted to carry that much cash on me. It was just a little annoying. I mean, we travel a lot, so we're used to using cash a lot, so I've adopted and adjusted to that, but it's a little frustrating because Germany is a very developed country, but it surprised me that it's still very cash-based.
It's strongly going away from that again, but yeah, it is still way more cash-based than a lot of other countries. We right now are in a pretty small town-ish area, and here it's even worse than in the bigger cities. I think if you're in like Berlin, Frankfurt, it's super card-based for German standards, probably for American standards, not even. There are a good amount of people that don't even have a credit card in Germany. All they have is a debit card, they go to the ATM, withdraw their money,
and then they spend it throughout the day. That's crazy too, man. That's fucking crazy as well. Like, I don't know. So, and I don't think it's bad that they're still in a cash system, but it's just different, you know? Because I feel like the modern society has pushed us towards card-based transactions. So it's a little weird, you know, to stick with just cash. Because I feel like Cash just makes you vulnerable. I mean, you could say cards make you vulnerable too, but here's the thing, there's the big difference. If somebody steals your card, the second you know it's missing, you can freeze your card. If somebody steals your cash on you, you can't freeze the money and, you know, freeze the value of $20 or 20 euro. It's still 20 euro and that shit is gone. You're never getting it back. Like if somebody steals a card from you and you're out and you never see that card again, you can cancel that card on the spot and they can't use it. Whenever they try to use it, it'll say decline, decline, decline. I've lost like 6 credit cards and or 6 debit cards actually. And every time I noticed it was missing within 30 minutes of it being missing, I canceled it. I got a new one because I would much rather cancel it and find it in a place that is common than not cancel my credit card, somebody else have it and spin it all up and I get a bill that's not mine, you know? So I don't know, I think it's kind of weird. Like, well, I think it's weird. Maybe the crime rate's mad low and stuff and people are more comfortable with cash, but I feel like cash makes you a target because people could put you at gunpoint, empty your pockets, and you have like these big fat wads of cash because you're trying to eat all day or buy clothes or whatever. And it's just, I'm just like, dang, bro, like maybe now it's more of a card-based society or whatever. I don't know. This was actually made September 2019, so maybe not. It's still transitioning, but all my Bray Gang members and stuff, all my German subs and everybody, let me know what that's like, you know? Just let me know if what I'm saying is somewhat accurate as far as how Germany operates and, you know, if you've been to America, how America operates and shit.
Do everything with that, and it's super German to me, super normal. Don't kill me if I'm wrong. If you are a young person up and coming in a like hip city like Cologne or whatever, Berlin, you're probably not doing that anymore. Yeah. But in general, compared to the yes, we're super cash-based still. Yes. But in the end, we're going away from the cash-based system, and I really don't like carrying coins in my pocket or having it too fat of a wallet. It always annoyed me, and that's why I am completely a non-cash-based system.
Yes.
So my fourth point that really annoys me about Germany is there is no still water. And I mean, there is obviously still water, but a lot of people drink sparkling water.
I know, man. That's what I was talking about earlier. I'm like, bro, y'all drink sparkling water. Like, yeah, it's okay from time to time, but generally speaking, regular water, I mean, think about it. Sparkling water doesn't naturally come from anything. Like, you know, since the dawn of time, sparkling water has not naturally come from anything. It's man-made, which is good because, I mean, like, you know, it's probably twice as clean, 3 times as efficient or whatever. But I just don't like carbonation in my water. That's the only. I just don't. That's me personally. It just makes it taste like prickly water, if that makes sense. It's just weird sensation.
Sprudelwasser, and they look at me like I am the cheapest person in the world if I go to a restaurant and I just want still water. I don't like the bubbly carbonated things that get in there. I don't like that.
Dang, there's no still water on the menu. What? I gotta drink. God damn it. I hope that sparkling water still hydrates you, bro, because I can't, man.
For still water, it's just what I like. But the waiters and waitresses will be like, we don't have still water. We have tap water. The tap water here is usually pretty decent and it's okay. And in the US, they give you water for free. It's just tap water. It's filtered. It's fine to drink, free refills. And if you want to buy a Coke or a juice or a beer or wine, you can get that extra for additional cost. But in Germany,
you know what's fucked up, man? I have traveled, and it's funny because every time I get back to the US, I'm like, can I get water, please? And then I pull out my wallet so I can pay for it. And they're like, bro, what are you doing? Because water is free here. And I feel like at first I used to take it for granted. I'm like, oh, water should be free. So I went to only place I've ever been to outside the country as an adult, Korea. And I'm expecting the water to be free. No, fam, you gotta pay for the water. And the funny thing is, they don't even give you very much. They'll give you a tiny little water bottle. They'll give you a little Dick Pixie cup full of water. God forbid if you ask for alcohol, though. They'll give you a giant, tall, handsome glass and fill that bitch up with soju. It's just crazy how the world works, man. I mean, we need water to survive, not alcohol, okay? I'm just saying, maybe.
They look at me like I'm the craziest person if I just want still water.
With this point, I completely agree with her because I'm not a fan of sparkling water anymore. When I grew up, my parents made me drink the sparkling water all the time. And it's all we had, especially if you go to hotter countries, warmer climates. I don't feel like having these bubbles inside of me. You just want a cool water with no bubbles. I like it way better. It's refreshing.
Thank God, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't want to drink a cold beverage with fucking carbonation if I'm thirsty. If I'm genuinely thirsty, then no. But if I'm good, you know, I'm chilling, I'm like neutral, and I'm like, I just want something to drink, then yeah, sparkling water is cool, but I don't want that to be like, I'm like, you know, I've gone like all day without drinking anything. I'm like, I need water, and the first thing I drink is this fucking sharp, prickly sensation in my mouth. Like, oh, no.
I don't feel weird afterwards. You're not burping uncontrollably. Is that a word? Uncontrollably?
Yeah.
Again, maybe in the bigger cities you have more options.
I just feel like at restaurants, I'm forced to either drink sparkling water or buy a juice or a soda that I normally wouldn't drink just to have a drink, right?
And which most likely contains sugar, which you don't want.
Which I prefer not to.
But especially at restaurants, it's very rare to find a normal still water for a normal reasonable price. People need to hydrate.
Hydrate.
That's what I like about these kebab places. They usually have only still water because they know it's good.
He loves kebabs. We know.
But yeah, sparkling water, very German thing, very annoying to me.
All right, so my last and final point.
Uh-oh.
If you manage a team, you should be using Monday.com.
Oh, God.
It's a platform to manage any
Oh,
team
God,
and any...
commercial.
Is the staring, and I think
That's been a common thing a lot of Americans have been saying too, the staring. But I think that's just, bro, somebody hit me up on my Discord, a German individual, and he's like, bro, like we don't stare because of race or ethnicity or whatever. I mean, honestly, if you put a wall in front of us, and we'll stare at that for like hours upon hours, you know, like it's just, I don't know, it's just part of the culture. Like I feel like here in America, it's different because people always say, like, people are raised here saying, my parents always raised me, and a lot of parents typically raise their kids, it's rude to stare at people because people feel very self-conscious and shit. So if you stare at them too long, they think something's wrong with them, blah, 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 and then they start getting aggressive and they challenge you. Case in point, I was on a bus and my friend was staring at this individual on the bus that we were at. And he started getting very hostile. I was like, what are you looking at? What, like, is there something wrong with me? Blah, blah, blah. And then he stood up and started approaching us. And I'm like, oh my God. All because my friend stared at him. He didn't touch him. He didn't say anything to him. He was just staring at him. So when we go to different countries and stuff, right? It's very weird for I think a lot of Americans when we've been raised our whole life not to stare at people, you know, because I guess we were raised under the impression that it's kind of rude-ish. It's just uncomfortable. And then we go to another country and like that's, you know, acceptable there. So it's just adjusting to the culture. I'm not saying that, you know, people are trying to be rude in other countries because I know they're not. It's just different cultures, you know, you have to get used to it. Some people find it hard. Some people adjust quicker than others, but you know what I mean? Like it's different.
this is more common for older people, not necessarily younger people. It is just blatant staring. There's no way of hiding it. If you're walking by, a lot of people just move their head along with you. And they're not even subtle about it. If I people watch, I at least try to put sunglasses on and move my eyes but not move my head. But I feel like I get a lot of stares here and I'm like, do I have food on my face? Is there something on my shirt? What's happening? And this isn't everyone, obviously. I just noticed that I get a lot of stares here. Maybe it's because I look a little different. I don't know. I've noticed that and it's something that just, it's a little uncomfortable, but I've learned to just be like, whatever.
Here's a weird thing for me. I never noticed people staring a lot in Germany. Traveling to other countries, I notice it a little bit because mainly you pointed out. But with me, I notice I'm just not the type that looks into every person's face while I walk down a city. So I'm not noticing these things a lot. And I'm not sure if that's a valid point in Germany. It might be a little bit of an age-related thing. Because I think it might be more the elderly. Sometimes it's almost like a hobby. People just sit on their windows and look out on the street. Sometimes we walk by and there's like a person, like an older person, just blatantly staring
like,
at us.
yeah.
I feel like older people like to look at people.
Well,
which I can't blame them.
Yeah, I feel like when I'm that age, it's gonna be my hobby. Is I'm just gonna
people
straight
watch.
Creep.
people
I mean,
watch
bro,
and
like I'm a people watch too. When I'm like 70 years old, I'm about to be like, huh? You feel me?
watch people walk down and give zero ducks about it. But yeah, I mean, I think it's every country. I just notice it a lot here. I'm sure you're gonna find people that stare no matter where you go. Let us know if you notice it a lot too, or if I'm just being being weird, and I look at people in the eyes when I walk by them.
Okay, those were our 5 annoying things. I got another small one I just thought about, which might be annoying. In the other countries, in the States, if I go to McDonald's, if I go to any fast food joint, I order, they give me a number. And in Germany, remember, you never get a number. At Burger King, at McDonald's, you don't get a number with your order number.
Oh, that's true. Oh.
Do they call you by name then? Like, how do you know when it's time for you to get your food? Do they just put random food on like? How does that work? I'm pretty sure she's about to explain it. But
Five Guys is the only place that we've gotten a number, but at McDonald's and Burger King, you're right, we don't get a number.
Five Guys is very new to Germany. They get a number. It totally makes sense. Sometimes you are queuing at Burger King and there are 20 people waiting for their order and nobody has a number, and then they go, this is the Whopper with 2 fries. Like, that was me.
wow, that is messed up, because literally, if there's no number, then everybody can say that's their food. Like, bro, I ordered that. No, I ordered that. Bro, oh my God, that's so complicated, G. I guess I'll avoid fast food places, or I'll wait until like there's very few people in line or something, because damn.
Me, if I don't speak German, I'm like, did you say what I ordered? I don't know.
So numbers at fast food joints make a lot of sense to me.
I'm surprised Germany doesn't have that, to be honest.
Yeah, me too.
Anyways, so those were our 5-6-ish little points that we wanted to talk about. There are obviously annoying things about every country. We just happen to be in Germany right now, and these things are very obvious to me, especially on a Sunday when I want to get some food. Let us know in the comments below if you've experienced any of these, or if you...
Well, actually, guys, let me know if any of these things are annoying to you. I mean, if you live there, it's probably not annoying. But if you guys are people who have traveled there before, if you're not a native and whatnot, let me know in the comments down below if that bothers you or whatever. If there's just things about living there that are like, oh, okay, that's different. Definitely different. Not necessarily bad at all, but just different. Especially, like the fast food bonus thing. I'm like, bro, like, woo, you need a number system, man, because I've seen people get into fights over food, man, at fast food places because they didn't, they forgot to call their number, or they didn't issue out numbers, like, bro. Like, and I know it's not like that in Germany, but I still think there's a sense of confusion a little bit. I don't know. I would like somebody to elaborate how that system works when you go into a restaurant or go into a fast food place and you order food. Since they don't give you a number, what do they give you to let you know that your food is ready, Let me know in the comments down below. Like, comment, subscribe, turn on your post notifications. This is a longer video. I'm sorry about that. Actually, not sorry, because I'm trying to learn, And I'll see you guys later. Thank you guys so much for watching. Until the next time I see you guys again, take care. Peace.